let me ask you something. Have you ever thought about creating an online course? Then immediately thought, isn't it a bit late now? Because maybe a few years ago, everyone was talking about online courses as a passive income. Record some videos, upload them somewhere, write a sales page, and then somehow, miraculously, the money would simply roll in to your bank account, even while you slept. Now, I know that is a great idea, right? But the truth is, that's not actually how it works for most people. Maybe the market got saturated. Maybe creators got a bit lazy, or maybe just people started wanting more connection, especially nowadays with AI and automation everywhere. So here's what I'm hearing now. And chances are you're hearing something similar too. Something like, I tried to build an online course. It took me ages and it didn't actually work. So here's the question. Are online courses dead? Now, I don't think they are, but certainly the old way is. And in this video, I want to show you what's replaced it and why courses can still be one of the smartest things you can build into your coaching business in 2026. And just for context, I've been working with coaches for more than 20 years now. And over the last couple of years, I've noticed a very clear pattern emerge. That the coaches who struggle with online courses are usually the ones following the old model, whereas the ones succeeding are doing something different. So let's start with actually what went wrong. Now, for a long time, a typical online course looked something like this. You record a big chunk of content, often hours of it, upload it behind a payment gateway or a login, and promise some transformation. And then once someone bought it, that was pretty much it. There wasn't any interaction, no feedback, no real support, just essentially a video library, maybe a few automated emails. And for a while, I guess that model worked, mainly because online learning was new. People were excited by it and there wasn't much competition. But of course, over time, a few things changed. First, everyone started creating online courses, so the market got noisy very quickly. Second, buyers got burned. And what I mean is people bought courses that they never finished, or maybe courses that were interesting, but they didn't actually get an outcome from. And then third, attention became more fragmented, because the truth is we're now living in a world where we're competing with everything. Netflix, YouTube, TikTok, social media, literally everything. So when someone sees a big pre-recorded course nowadays with lifetime access, but very little support, their first reaction might be skepticism. And equally, as a coach, you might also be thinking, well, why would I want to spend months building something like that only to not have people finish it? And I think that's a fair question. But here's the key distinction. What I think has died wasn't online learning. What died was the idea that you could build and upload content and then simply walk away from it and still expect to transform people's lives. That version has faded away, but something else has replaced it. And that's where a real opportunity sits. So what does a modern course actually look like? Well, I think there are three key shifts. The first one is from static to interactive. Instead of just videos, modern programs or courses include things like live group calls, Q&A sessions, hot seats, coaching clinics, and office hours. So the course isn't just content anymore. It's a container where content and interaction can live together. The second shift is from isolated to supported, because in the old days, you bought a course, logged in, and essentially you were on your own. Now people expect so much more. They expect support. That might be a community or check-ins, feedback, or simply knowing that someone else, other people, are there too. And now that doesn't actually mean that you need to be available 24/7. It just means that there will be touch points where people don't feel quite so alone. And then the third key shift might actually be the most important, because courses have moved on from everything I know to one clear outcome. Whereas older courses try to include everything, endless modules, dozens of bonuses, huge content libraries. I think what works better now is something that's more succinct, more simple, a specific person with a specific problem moving towards a specific outcome. So instead of the complete guide to absolutely everything, you might have instead sign your next 3 coaching clients or create and launch your first offer. It's shorter, it's clearer, and it's far more practical. And when you put those 3 shifts together, you get something actually very different. Not simply a vault of videos, but a guided program with a clear path. And that's good news for coaches, because guiding people through a process is already exactly what you do. This is why I think courses are still such a huge opportunity, because when you build a modern digital program, you're not just creating another income stream, you're building infrastructure for your business. For example, it becomes the backbone of your coaching method, your frameworks, your exercises, your thinking, and clients can revisit them anytime. It also deepens your one-on-one work. Instead of repeating yourself, clients can learn through the online course, and then your sessions focus on the implementation. It allows you to help more people without burning out. And because the course does the heavy lifting, it also means that your live time focuses where it matters most. And finally, it strengthens your positioning. It shows you have a method, a process, a clear way to take someone from point A to point B. And here's the good news. It doesn't have to be big. Some of the best programs right now are actually quite lean. 4 to 8 modules, 1 live call a week or maybe every 2 weeks, possibly a simple community and 1 clear promise. That's it. So if you've been picturing something overwhelming, that's not what this is. This is a focused experience that supports your coaching. It doesn't replace it. Now, if you're watching this video and thinking, you know, I should have actually had a digital product by now, but I haven't actually been sure where to start, or I didn't want to spend all that time creating something that nobody finishes. Well, that's exactly what I wanted to help with. And that's why I've created my latest free online course. It's called How to Build Your First Digital Product. It's designed specifically for coaches and online creators who want to build a simple modern product without getting lost in all the tech. Inside the course, I'll walk you through things like how to choose your right idea, how to structure it so people actually do complete it, and also how to build it step by step inside Kajabi. And just to say, you don't actually need Kajabi to create that online course, but if you are going to build one, all I can say is it's one of the simplest platforms that I've used, and I use it for my whole business today too. So if you're curious about that, I'll put my affiliate link to the co-founder offer immediately below this video in the description there as well. And just to say, my affiliate link will mean that if you do sign up for the 3-month offer and then continue to use Kajabi after that, I will receive a small commission for you doing that at no additional cost to you. And quite honestly, it helps me run my business too. So just to wrap this video up, online courses are not dead, not even close. What is disappearing is that old passive model for making them. So in the next video in this mini series, I'm going to be sharing 3 course models that are actually working really well for coaches creating online courses right now. So you can choose one that actually fits your style and also your clients too. So if you found this video helpful, remember to smash that like button. Also leave a comment in the comments box below and let me know what you're working on right now. And until next time, the next video, I'm wishing you every success. Take care.